As the first rays of dawn touch the horizon, the tranquil beauty of our modern dairy farm awakens, setting the stage for the creation of something extraordinary. Nature and technology exist in perfect harmony here, where the journey of our premium cheese begins with the freshest air and the highest standards of animal welfare. Our cows are raised with care, grazing on nutrient-rich pastures that ensure every drop of milk they produce is of the highest quality and full of natural goodness. In the heart of the farm, advanced robotic systems take over the milking process, ensuring a gentle and stress-free experience for the cows while maintaining absolute hygiene. This precision technology allows for a consistent and efficient harvest, capturing the full essence of the milk without any human contact to preserve its natural integrity. Watch as the liquid gold flows through sterile lines, a continuous stream of pure white milk that carries the promise of the delicious cheese it will soon become. The fresh milk is immediately channeled into massive stainless steel storage tanks, where it is rapidly chilled to keep it perfectly fresh and ready for processing. Maintaining a strictly controlled temperature is vital to preserving the delicate proteins and fats that give our cheese its signature texture and rich, complex flavor profile. With the morning harvest complete, our specialized transport fleet arrives to carry the fresh cargo to the production facility with the utmost speed and safety precautions. Every step of the transfer is carefully monitored to ensure that not a single drop is wasted and that the milk remains protected from the outside environment. The journey continues as the milk leaves the quiet countryside, heading toward a world of scientific precision, where the true transformation into golden cheese will soon begin. Welcome to the Processing Center, a pinnacle of modern food engineering where tradition meets technology to create the world's finest dairy products for global distribution today. Quality control is our first priority upon arrival. Expert technicians immediately begin a series of rigorous tests to verify the purity and composition of every batch. We examine the milk at a molecular level, ensuring it meets our exacting standards for creaminess and nutritional value before it is allowed into the production line. Once cleared, the milk is ushered into the system, or flowing through an intricate network of pipes that led to the first stage of its remarkable physical transformation. The milk enters the clarifiers and separators, where high-speed centrifugal force removes any microscopic impurities and standardizes the fat content for a perfectly balanced final product. This mechanical purification process ensures a clean canvas for our cheesemakers, removing anything that might interfere with the delicate aging process and the final flavor development. Now, the milk undergoes pasteurization. By carefully heating and cooling the liquid, we eliminate harmful bacteria while carefully preserving the essential nutrients and natural milk flavors. Precision is key during this thermal treatment. Our sensors monitor every fraction of a degree to guarantee safety without compromising the fresh taste of the raw milk. After the heat treatment, the milk is rapidly chilled once again. This shock cooling locks in the quality and prepares the milk for the addition of cultures. This immaculate environment is where the milk rests briefly, awaiting the moment when chemistry and craft combine to turn this liquid into a solid, savory treasure. Every valve and every sensor is a guardian of quality, ensuring that the milk is in peak condition as it moves toward the most critical transformation. The milk is now ready for the magic of fermentation. It is poured into massive vats where it will be warmed to the perfect temperature for cheese making. We introduce carefully selected starter cultures, the living ingredients that will define the cheese's character, acidity, and that wonderful aroma we all know and love so dearly. Next comes the rennet, a natural enzyme that acts as the catalyst for change, beginning the incredible process of turning liquid milk into a firm, custard-like curd. Over the next hour, and a silent miracle occurs inside the vat. The proteins bond together, creating a delicate structure that traps the milk fats in a solid matrix. Our cheesemakers test the curd for the perfect break. This firm, gel-like texture is the sign that the milk has successfully transitioned from a liquid to a solid. The cutting process begins. Specialized stainless steel wires slice through the curd, breaking the large mass into millions of small uniform cubes to release the liquid whey. As the surface area increases, the moisture is pushed out. This step is crucial for determining the final moisture content and the eventual hardness of our cheese. The curds are gently stirred, preventing them from clumping together while they continue to expel whey. The motion is mesmerizing, a dance of white grains in a golden liquid. Slowly, the curds transform. They become resilient and springy, shrinking in size as they prepare for the next stage of cooking where their final texture is forged. Our heat is gradually applied to the vat. This cooking process firms the curd even further, ensuring that the cheese will have the perfect bite and long-lasting shelf life. The cheesemaker checks the consistency one last time. The curds must feel just right, not too soft, not too tough, to ensure the highest quality of the final product. It's time to separate the solids from the liquid. The mixture is poured into large streams where the golden whey is drained away from the pure curds. The whey is collected and repurposed, as we believe in a sustainable process where every part of the milk is utilized to its fullest and most nutritious potential. What remains is the heart of the cheese. These white pearl-like curds are now concentrated with all the protein and flavor of the original farm-fresh milk. The curds are turned and aerated, a process that continues to refine their texture and prepares them for the crucial step of seasoning and final assembly. The temperature remains controlled even as the curds move, ensuring that the beneficial bacteria continue to develop the complex flavors that will emerge during the aging phase. The movement is constant and precise. This mechanical handling ensures that every single curd grain is treated with the same care to maintain a uniform and perfect quality. Inside the mixing chamber, the curds are prepared for salting. This gentle tumbling action keeps the individual grains separate so the salt can reach every single surface. Pure sea salt is added, a vital ingredient that not only enhances the flavor, but also acts as a natural preservative and controls the fermentation process perfectly. As the salt dissolves, it draws out the last bits of moisture and begins to season the cheese from the inside out, creating a deep and savory taste. A thorough mixing is essential. We ensure that every part of the batch receives the exact same amount of seasoning for a consistent flavor profile in every bite. The scale of the operation is matched only by our attention to detail. Thousands of pounds of curd are processed with the same precision as a single block. The seasoned curds are now ready for their final shape. They move upward, leaving the preparation stage behind to enter the world of high-pressure molding and formation. Our molds come in various shapes and sizes, but they all share one purpose: to give our cheese the iconic form that customers recognize and love globally. Automated filling systems ensure that each mold is packed to the correct density. This precision is vital for the even pressing and uniform aging of the cheese. Vibration helps the curds settle perfectly. By removing air gaps, we ensure that the final block of cheese will have a solid, consistent, and beautiful internal structure. The molds are capped and prepared for the heavy lifting. Now, the power of hydraulics will take over to combine these individual grains into a single unit. Entering the pressing room, the molds are stacked with industrial precision. This is where the loose curds are transformed into the solid, durable blocks we call cheese. Slowly and steadily, the pressure increases. Thousands of pounds of force are applied, squeezing the curds together and expelling any remaining droplets away from the molds. This final drainage is essential for creating the dense, smooth texture of our cheese. The pressure forces the protein fibers to knit together into a solid mass. Time and pressure work in tandem. Over the next several hours, the cheese sets, becoming firm enough to hold its own weight and survive the long aging. With the pressing complete, the tension is released. The transformation from a collection of loose grains to a singular, solid block is now successfully and officially finished. The moment of unveiling has arrived. The molds are opened, revealing the young cheese still pale and mild, but already possessing the firm, smooth structure of a masterpiece. Look at the perfection of the form. Every edge is sharp, every surface is smooth, and the block is ready to embark on its most important journey. The young blocks move in unison toward the next stage of flavor enhancement. They are about to dive into a specialized brine bath for deep seasoning. Submerging the cheese in a salt brine serves two purposes. It adds a final layer of seasoning and helps to develop a protective rind on the outside. For hours or even days, the cheese rests in this salty embrace. This process is vital for the development of the cheese's skin and its long-term preservation. Emerging from the bath, the blocks are carefully dried. This prepares the surface for the aging process. Where the environment will be much drier and strictly controlled, step into the sanctuary of time, the aging room. Here, under the watchful eyes of master cheesemakers, the cheese will undergo its final and most dramatic change. Thousands of blocks are organized on traditional wooden shelves. The wood helps regulate moisture and allows the cheese to breathe as it slowly matures over months. As time passes, the color deepens. The pale young cheese slowly takes on a rich golden hue, a visual sign of the complex chemical changes happening inside. We monitor the progress of every batch. By tapping the cheese and listening to the resonance, our experts can tell if the internal structure is developing correctly. Sampling is an art. We check for aroma, texture, and flavor at various stages, ensuring that only the blocks that reach full maturity are ever sent to market. Month after month, the flavor intensifies. What was once simple milk has become a complex symphony of taste, ranging from nutty and sweet to sharp and savory. This is where patience pays off. There is no shortcut to quality. Only time and a perfectly controlled environment can produce cheese of this exceptional and rare caliber. Our automated systems ensure that every block is turned regularly. This prevents moisture from pooling and ensures a uniform texture and rind development across the entire batch. The wait is over. This mature block of golden cheese is finally ready to be shared with the world, representing months of dedication and peak natural ingredients. Cutting the mature cheese requires precision to maintain its integrity. Our advanced cutting technology ensures every slice or block is perfect, highlighting the beautiful texture we've developed. Look at the internal beauty of the cheese. The color is vibrant, and the texture is dense yet creamy, a true testament to the quality of the original milk. Packaging is the final safeguard. In vacuum sealing locks in the flavor and freshness, ensuring that the cheese reaches your table in the same perfect condition it left. From our farm to your home, the journey is complete. These blocks carry our heritage, our passion, and the pure, natural taste of our sun-drenched green pastures. Whether enjoyed on its own or as part of a gourmet meal, this cheese brings a touch of magic to any occasion, a true gift of nature. From the first drop of milk to the final golden block, we take pride in every step. Taste the excellence, the tradition, and the miracle of cheese.